It's gonna come together. Just believe in me. Trust in me. Yeah, that's how I feel.
Baby, put your... No, I'm not the... Underneath the... Come with a side of... Baby, put your... No, I'm not the... Underneath the... Come with a side of...
What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl, the Notorious, N to the I to the A. And today, I just wanted to play in some makeup. This is going to be a really chill video. I just want to test some new products, see what some things are hitting for. And I also thought it would be a good idea to test out some samples because I have a whole bag full of samples that I've collected over the course of time, and I never use them. And some of these products actually are good products that I would be interested in, which is why I chose to get the sample in the first place from places like Sephora. And I also have some other products that are travel sized or that are actually full size. We're gonna just chill, try out some new things, do this as like a form of therapy. And yeah, my testing new products actually started with my body care, and these products are from Body by TPH, which is Taraji P. Henson's body care line. It's new, and I've been seeing Jackie Aina and Andrea Renee talk about these products, and I just wanted to give them a try. They smell so good. So as far as the body wash is concerned, this has ylang ylang and Palo Santo in it. I like this, however, it doesn't really lather as much, and I do think this is a great unisex scent. I could definitely see a man wearing this, but for me, the smell didn't bother me. To me, it reminds me of like winter and Christmas time. Like, it has that heavy kind of spice scent, so I didn't mind the scent. However, it just didn't lather enough for my likings. I also got the body oil, and when I say that this stuff is good, this stuff is good, okay? It's lightweight. It absorbs into your skin. It smells good. So I'm aiming to get all the rest of the products in this line because there are 3 different lines. Definitely follow me on TikTok to see my updated review or thoughts on these products because I just placed the order for some more, but I did want to include these in this video. Okay, so moving on to primer, I have this sample of the Huda Beauty water jelly. It actually is really cute, so I hope you guys can see that a little bit. It says to apply primer to clean skin before makeup application. Wait 30 to 60 seconds for hydrating ingredients to absorb into the skin. Activating priming ingredients to provide optimal makeup grip, which we love because, as you guys know, I love a gripping primer like the Milk Hydro Grip. I love it. And then follow with foundation application as usual. This is so cute. It's in the shape of a little drop. Wipe off what's on the back of this onto my face, and then kind of just dip my fingers into the rest. So this definitely is a watery primer. So water jelly is a very accurate name for it. And I'm gonna just go ahead and rub this in. Definitely moisturizing. My skin kind of just feels like I just threw some water on it. As you guys can see, my skin has a nice glow to it. It isn't as sticky as the Milk Hydro Grip is, so hopefully my foundation is able to adhere to it properly. But speaking of foundation, I have a sample of the Full Filter Luminous Matte Foundation, and this is what that looks like. So I actually put in my shade match on Sephora, and it did say that I would be Churro 415N, and I do have that sample right here, which is the tan shade. So I'm gonna go ahead and try this out. Now, these are only like literal samples, so I will have to actually use a different foundation, but I want to see how the color match is at least, so I am able to test that out with this. As far as the finish, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get that from this. I definitely am not going to be able to cover my entire face with this because it's literally only a swatch. Get some on there and then just swatch it to see. Get a little bit more. I don't know if you guys can see where I'm putting this, but It kind of did just blend into my skin. As far as the shade match goes, I do think that would work perfectly fine for me. So I think that's just about all that we can test with this. I do want to say that I can tell that the finish is matte, and I would be interested in trying out the full product just because I can tell that it has a nice kind of like soft matte finish, and this says it is a luminous matte, which I kind of can see that. And it also is fragrance free, which both of those products were, which I can appreciate because I have another Huda primer and I cannot wear it because the fragrance is so strong. Not really much, but it did let me know that if I was in the market for another foundation that I could go with this. Okay, so the next thing that we are trying is the One Size Beauty Cheek Clapper 3D Blush Trio. Got the one in Rich Bitch. You guys never seen this before. This shade is a cream. This shade is a powder, a matte powder. And then this shade is a shimmer. The shades are called Beyond Fab, Blush Deposit, and Coin Me Up. And first of all, I love the shade names. I also love the packaging on this. I also do have the bronzer trio. So we are trying out some One Size products in this video. But for right now, before I go ahead and put on any more foundation, which, you know, this actually is pretty nice, I'm gonna go ahead and underpaint with the cream shade, which is Beyond Fab. Just swiping in the product like this, getting some product on my brush. And they do say that this is very pigmented, so yeah. It's very pigmented. Since we're underpainting, that's not a problem. You kind of want it to be pigmented so it shows through. Obviously, I put on a lot. So this is very pigmented, like they said. They did not lie about that. I wasn't really trying to bring it down that far, but that's one side done. It's really the brush. I really wish that I had a different brush, but I want to be able to use my actual blush brush for the rest of the shades in here. So we're making it do what it do. It's gonna come together. Just believe in me. Trust in me. Yeah, that's how I feel. So for my foundation, I'm just gonna go ahead and use the Cover FX Power Play highlight with the Born This Way Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer, and I'm gonna use the One Size powder to set it, but I will show you guys that. So let me just put on these two products. I'm also gonna set my foundation with my Sephora Micro Smooth, so there are no new products there. That's why I'm kind of just gonna speed through this little part. So I have laid down my foundation and my concealer, and you guys could kind of still see my blush peeking through, which is exactly what we want. But I'm gonna go ahead and set my under eye with the One Size Ultimate Setting Powder. And I just have a mini version because I did not know how I was gonna like this compared to my Laura Mercier, which I have not put down since I bought it. I have, ooh, based on product. I have the shade Translucent. Like translucent powders. I don't really like powders that are like colored for under my eye. But my under eye does look extremely smooth. Oh, this smooths you out. This definitely smooths you out. Okay. I don't know why it took me so long to try One Size's products. I am not mad at this at all. I think that looks really good. And now we're gonna get into contouring and bronzing with the Made for Shade Bronze and Scope Trio. I got the medium dark trio, which looks like this. Now I know what you guys may be thinking, like, baby, them shades look extremely too light for you, but they do advise you to go down a shade because in the pan it looks light, but they were saying that it's extremely pigmented, just like the blushes. This top shade is made for shading, this middle shade is used for bronzing, and the last shade is used for sculpting. And it's like that in each one of the palettes, no matter which one that you get for your skin tone. So I'm really excited to try this out. I'm gonna go ahead and swatch it. I'm gonna use these 3 fingers and just swipe all the way across. As you guys can see, those are the 3 shades. Watch that on the back of my hand. Yes, they are pigmented. They do show up. There is some contrast between these and my skin tone, so this actually will work for me. They wasn't lying when they said this is pigmented. Like, you definitely have to be careful with this. Okay. So now I'm gonna go into this bottom shade first, just to contour, and then I'm gonna go in with the other shade to bronze on top of that. Yeah, this is snatching my face a little bit too much. Like, I'm just not really prepared for this. So I'm gonna go ahead and try to blend this out, y'all. Oh my god. Okay, hold up. Let's try to do our forehead, because I have a forehead for sure. Yes, I'm pleased. Go ahead and go into the middle shade, which is supposed to be for bronzing, and I'm gonna just put that right. Wow. Yep. I'm sold. I'm gonna just put that like right above my contour. This looks so good. Wow. I know y'all see this. I know you guys see how this just got me all the way together. Like, in one palette though. In one palette, we just did our nose contour, we did our face contour, and we did our bronzer. And this is like perfect for travel. I don't have to travel with 3 different products. I can just travel with 1. And I'm really loving what it has done to my face. Patrick, you didn't have to snap like this, but you did. And now I'm excited to get back into the blush. And I'm gonna take this middle shade, which is Blush Deposit. This is still too much, but I'm gonna just be very careful with how I place this. So we're gonna just go ahead and lightly, very lightly, pat this on.
Make it buzz it open.
Go ahead back in with this brush and just kind of buff that in. This shade down here is called Coin Me Up, and I'm thinking of kind of just using that kind of as a highlighter. Yeah, it's really pretty. I feel so girly. So the last and final thing that I have to show you guys, the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray. And this has been going crazy on the internet. Everybody has been saying that it is like A1, day one, the best thing since sliced bread. It smells good. But yeah, we're gonna leave it at this. I remembered that I had this butter gloss in the shade Caramel that I don't really use, so I just lined my lips with MAC Cork, and I'm gonna just throw this on just to see, because I don't wear this one. I thank you guys for watching this video and just hanging out with me to try some new things, and let me know if you guys also have tried any of these products. some of this stuff is good. Like, I don't know what's going on in the market right now, but this stuff is good. So I thank you guys for watching this video, and I will see you in my next one.